Hello everyone, my name is Thomas Jacobs. I was born in the Pilbara, the place called Mount Florence Station, and this is my story. There's an old-fashioned country way of living. There's an old country way to greet a friend. I'm throwing all the shackles from this big town. I'm heading for country ways again. There's an old-fashioned country way of singing. Songs that are truthful and worthwhile. Songs of the life we live together. Mean to say with all its country style. There's an old-fashioned country way of playing. I came with my parents many years ago when I was a little boy, and we came to Roebourne to live at this reserve. Yeah, at that time there's two tribes here. There's the Injibandi and Nullamaka tribe. The Nullamaka tribe used to live just behind over here, behind my back, and the Injibandi tribe used to live from that tree over there, all around that area, back to that timber tree over there. Oh, the house many years ago, when the housing was here, it was really poor, especially at the cyclone time. So when it was really hard times, and we just had to put up with it. In my time at school, many years ago, our elders had to fight for us to go to school. And there were two separate schools. There's white and Aboriginal school. At that time, when I was attending school with my schoolmates and a few other girls that usually go at about our age then, we used to have many good times together, and we enjoyed doing things like going out bush with the elders. And also, we had no toys to play here. We used to get empty tobacco tins, and make little toys out of that. When I went through my culture, I was about 16 then.
Yeah.
And culture, and in those days, you got to go through your culture, and else they'll treat you as a boy. Once you become a man, the elders will give you someone to marry. She'll be your wife. When you go through your culture, you learn about stories, and you learn songs and the places. They show you where these songs happen to come from, and whatever animals and all sorts of things, even birds. In our culture, everyone get involved. The women, children, the men, and we used to go out with our elders. Just to my right, through the hills over there, down along the river, used to get kangaroos and have a good time out the bush. Now it's changed because you don't have the elders around, much elders around, and we don't go out bush very often nowadays. A lot of things have changed once we grew up. I just wanted to come back to the old reserve. You bring back many memories to me when I was a little boy. When I grew up here, so that's where I started school, and that's where I ended up going from work. Started work. I'd like to tell you the history about the station life, what I led when I left school many years ago. And in those times, we used to work on, used to be not a cattle station, a sheep station then. And we've been taught many things by our elders, like fixing of fences, windmills, and especially stockyards. And those days was pretty hard for us to get the real talent from the elders who taught us, but those were the happy times also. So here we are. We're the middle of our round yard, they call it, and that's why you bring the young horse and you pet him and make him sort of quiet, and then in the end you're going to end up riding him to be one of your favorite or your act, and that's the way we used to break the horses in this sort of yards now. Like breaking horses, sometimes you do one, it probably take you about a week to do one, and sometimes it might be more. Just depends how the horse is. Might be in bad temper, or if he's a good temper horse, you'll do it quickly. But if he's a bad one, you take about a couple or more. living. There's an old country way to greet a friend. I'm throwing all the shekels from this big town. I'm heading for the country ways again. There's an old-fashioned country way of singing songs that are truthful and worthwhile. Songs of the life we live together, mean to say with all its country style. There's an old-fashioned country way of playing, not a public style of any style. What we call a good old get-together, singing with the pick and strum guitar. There's an old-fashioned country way of binding to bet for miles up and down the line. And if you feel like dancing until daylight, but no one seems to care about the time. There's an old-fashioned country way of living. There's an old country way to greet a friend. I'm throwing on the shekels of this big town. I'm heading for the country ways again. Yes, heading for the country ways again.
Woohoo! Good photo, I am.